Hello everybody, how you doing tonight? Okay, hang on. Everybody doing tonight? Before I even get started, I have a little bit of business to take care of because I need to address a situation that's going on again, and to the individual that is out there, and they know who they are, and do not appreciate the childish games that are being played. And when you can converse with me like an adult, I will be here waiting to talk to you. And until then, I am not going to mention any other thing about it. So that is it. That's all I'm going to have to say about that. And like I said, I'm getting tired of having to bring this personal issues onto my YouTube channel, but it's the only way I can contact you. So when you feel the need to act like an adult and have a conversation without blocking or doing anything like that, I will be here to listen. So that aside, that is done. PSA over for tonight. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. And like I said, tonight, I don't know, I was just going on a little bit. I heated up a burrito. I'm gonna put some aardvark sauce on it because it's a green burrito. So other than that, not a whole lot. I don't know if you guys saw, I finally did my what's for dinner video. Everybody's always asking me to do a what's for dinner video. Please do a what's for dinner video. So I did the one where I made the Chef Boyardee pizza in a box. So yeah, there we go. Hey, Dodgy. So yes. Now stop it, Tazzy. Yikes, stop it. Start acting up. Do not act up tonight. I'm not in the mood. Believe Tazzy. They were being lazy all day and flipping out all day. They were being lazy. They were sitting on the ground, flopping on the floor. It was very hot again here today. And yeah. And he was fine until just now, because he knows that I like to go on there, and I don't know. Anyway, so I hope it's cooler where you guys are. I don't know. It got up to like 100 degrees here today. And apparently it's going to be cooler the next few days, so I won't have to worry about it too much, but I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on with me, guys. So I hope you been doing good and, I don't know, hanging in there. Oh, it's winter there? Okay, well, summer here. I guess, yeah, you're on different time. Ow! Ow! Tazzy! Tazzy, I'm not in the mood tonight. Knock it off. Knock it off. Don't do that tonight. No. Do not act up. Every night I've gone on, he comes over and he pulls on me, and I don't like that. So stay there. Yeah, I get a sneak attack, and it's not fun. Anyway. So, yeah, I just, I pretty much stayed home. It was too hot to do anything, so I didn't even cook dinner. I went over to Jack in the Box and I got dinner at Jack in the Box. It was just too hot to even think about going to the store or getting anything like to eat. So and tonight I'm drinking Voodoo. Do the voodoo that you do when you do that voodoo. lately I've been seeing a lot more energy drinks and weird drinks out there. One of them was for Wonderland with kombucha. And I don't know, there's a couple other things I want to try. Hey, Oregon Gamer. So yeah, I'm having just having a burrito. Voodoo. And see what you guys are up to. Well, that's like good, because this is like orange cream kind of thing. So this is actually, this is one of my, this probably is my favorite flavor out of all those ones. Yeah, well, I can. Did you like the pizza video? I swear those old ones used to have shaker cheese in them. They had the Kraft green shaker cheese, and you put that in there. But it actually turned out really well. I was surprised. I was not had I did not have big hopes for it, really. Honestly, I did not. And I thought the sauce was going to be awful and the crust was going to be like cardboard like I remembered it. And it was not that bad. So, you know, never ceases. Although I just used regular cheese, pizza cheese, and a little bit of pepperoni, but I mean, you could have used anything you wanted, really. I don't know what all you guys like on your toppings. I've done several polls about, you know, what's their favorite pizza. No two people can agree on what toppings are favorite on pizzas. That's why they have half and half. That's what I ran a poll. I'm not wild about it. I don't mind it on pizza, but you know, if it's not there, it's not there. Once in a great while, I'll have like a little Hawaiian pizza, but I'm not a real big fan of pineapple on pizza. Hey, Psycho Ducky. But a lot of people, man, that's a big controversy. It's like, does pineapple belong on pizza? Mm-hmm. And I ran that poll a few months back about the pineapple in pizza. I think the consensus was yes, that they were okay about, yeah, pepperoni, whatever. But I think they were okay with it being on pizza. Yeah, see, here we go. Pineapple and not, yeah. And I even had a cartoon, and it was a pineapple and a pizza, and it said, "I'm sorry, we have to sneak around because people just don't understand that we can be together." Oh, yeah. But either you love it or you hate it. Kind of like Peeps, you know. Either you love the Peeps or you hate the Peeps. People want to burn them down. Yeah. They don't like it. They don't want it. Yeah, they either love them or they hate them. Same with pineapple on pizza. Or same with anchovies, I guess. I don't know. Onions, maybe. Barbecue chicken, yeah, I could see the barbecue and pineapple would go good. Or teriyaki. Teriyaki and pineapple would go good. Personally, I would like pepperoni and jalapeno. Well, the reason I don't like the tomatoes on the burger is because 99% of the time, the tomatoes are underripe. They're, you know, like hard as rocks, and they're barely pink. They're not even like, you know, green, hardly. They have no flavor, and they're usually like the end of it that's awful. They had no flavor, and I'd just rather leave them off. Now, if it's a really good ripe tomato, like an heirloom tomato or something, yeah. Those might not be bad, but yeah. Most of the fast food ones, they're always underripe. That way they want them to last a little while. And they just do not go well. They're hard as rocks and they have no flavor. So when all possible, I tend to leave them off. If it's just like one tomato on there, I guess it's okay. But yeah. Yeah, as I said, it's and even some people to that, they say the same with the lettuce. They said it's just water. Crunchy water. But a lot of people, yeah, they like it. They like veggies on there. I don't know. But that is just me sometimes. And I do not like cilantro at all. But some people either love it or they hate it. That's another one of those controversial things. Or tofu. Or sushi. Do people like sushi? Yeah, yes they do. Sometimes no. Yeah. No, I do not like it. I am eating a green, it's a green burrito. It's almost gone. And I'm drinking Voodoo. Ray's Voodoo. It's like an orange cream. No, sushi's gross. Sorry. No sushi for me, thank you. And I have had some sushi. I've done the California rolls. I don't particularly care for it. I'm not a seaweed fan. I'm not a big rice fan. Yes, well, you wouldn't be the only one that's telling me about lies. I got enough of that trouble right now, so I'm not going to argue anymore with... Frankly, I'm done arguing with the women tonight. So, they know who they are. I will not argue. So, at my fill of arguing tonight, I am done. I'm gonna have some of these. It's been a while since I tried the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. Okay. I know, they're good. It's almost like the Cheetos. When I get those flaming hot Cheetos, man, I'll eat like a half a bag of those. But these are the best. I'm sorry. The best flavor of Lay's I've ever had. Because I like the dill pickle and I like the flaming hot. And wow. They are. The Cheetos are addictive. The salt and vinegar. A couple other ones. But the problem is like later you pay for it. They are asleep right now. And Tazzy was acting up a little bit, but I just had a frozen burrito. I'm eating these flaming hot. I'm trying not to eat all the flaming hot dill pickles. But yeah. And a voodoo. Voodoo that you do when you do that voodoo that you do. Hey, Hogan. No, I don't know. I've done a whole bag of Cheetos in one sitting. The puffs, the flaming hot puffs. But yeah, you pay for it later. Flaming hot Cheetos puffs. Of course I want cheesy puffs. But Mom, Kitty's being a dildo. Oh man, yeah, that sneaks up on you, that hot stuff. I still got those, yeah. I have to do this when I went back and found these Buffalo Fury. I have to do a review on that still. Did not find the other one though. So yeah, I really haven't been watching hardly any TV. I was disappointed, man, because today I was watching that whole rocket launch. I was going to watch the rocket launch, and they scrubbed it. So I was kind of bummed, man. I wanted to watch it go. Yeah, Kurt Angle and his own little baby poop. Very easily go in there. Climb up into his nose, pull a nose hair out, wrap it around his head like a little baby bonnet. Who knows? Yeah, you know, I didn't know they were out. I saw that they are. And I might do it just to do it, but I have to agree. Like when I did those voodoo tenders, you know, the voodoo sauce was like very little and it didn't really add anything to it, and just drizzling sauce over their chicken tenders and calling it new is not really anything different. So I don't know. I do have to admit that's kind of lazy, you know. Yeah, I mean, just putting a sauce that they already have on it. But I don't know, you know. Yeah, I wasn't impressed the last couple times I had some of their chicken, the sauces or whatever. One of the mustard sauce and the voodoo sauce was crap. Um, yeah. I don't know. I may not. Yeah, that's what I said. I wanna see. They're gonna try again on Saturday to do the rocket launch. So I wanna see if that works. But yeah, I did see that he did that, and I was like, it is what it is. Apparently, as of the 31st, I think they're gonna stop the shelter in place. They're opening a lot of places now. Starting, I believe, starting Friday. Hey, Harden. Yeah, they're doing it by county too. Oh yeah. See, I don't have an Arby's, so, but I have an A&W. I can do the A&W root beer float. So that works for me. Or I can make my own, really. Yeah, you know, I've had the root beer floats from A&W. They're actually pretty good. And there is a place in town maybe I'll try something there. They have I think Wiener Schnitzel has it, and I think the other one has it too, but they're currently not open yet. Yeah, they tend to be. So yeah, things are getting real expensive now. Because, you know, you coming out of lockdown or whatever, and all these things got to recoup their losses now. A lot of things will not be opening. Yeah. Hey, Latina J. Well, like I said, yeah, these are too good. And yeah, so yep, and sweet tomatoes too. Sweet tomatoes, soup plantation, and then a couple other places too, like J. Crew and um, okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know. Today I'm extra thirsty for some reason. I don't know. I think it's because it's been hot. Yeah. Chef Boyardee. Pizza in a box. Now, it was not that bad. It wasn't the best one. I would have probably given it like a 7 or an 8, maybe. I put a little too much sauce on it, so was a little bit heavy on the sauce, and the cheese didn't stick real well. I probably would. You know what I'd do is I'll buy a box and keep it in the cupboard just in case. You know, it's like, wait a minute, you know, and I'll see, well, you know, what do I get? Oh, I got quick video. You know, I got it at Walmart. I got it from Walmart. I think it was like $2.69 or something. But yeah, Walmart. Walmart had them. I don't think Target had it, and I haven't seen it in the grocery store, so. But I know back in the old days they had them. It only comes with the sauce and the dough mix. You have to buy all the toppings. Cheese, any kind of meat, anything you want to put on it. And I know I've had the boboli. I'm not super in love with boboli. It's a little too tough. Kind of reminds me of like the focaccia bread. This one came out a lot doughier. It was like softer dough. So, but I mean, in an emergency, you could keep it on your shelf. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll go to the store and get the frozen bread dough. I think it's called, I don't know, it's Fleischmann's or something like that. It's the frozen bread dough, and it comes in 3 loaves. And you keep it in the freezer. Yeah, just 10 minutes in the oven. Yeah. Those are good. But yeah, I'll get the frozen bread dough, defrost that, and roll that into a pizza crust. I've done that quite a few times. If you don't want to do a thing from the box. But yeah, you could do naan bread too. Hey, Orion. Yeah, you could do naan bread. You could do French bread pizza. I made a cheeseburger pizza on a French roll, like on a big French bread. Naan bread's Indian naan bread's kind of like what do you call pita bread, sort of. You usually get it with like the Indian food. They put butter on it. Yeah, they put it in the kiln. They put it on the side, and it's almost like a pita kind of bread. Yeah, it's Indian flatbread. Those are always good. Yeah, you put there on your. You could put make pizza with it. The other thing you could do is Indian style pizza. That's another thing you can do. Chicken curry, tikka masala. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. I've seen those. I've actually seen them make. Yeah, they get it really hot. You can actually. There's a recipe I've tried. You can make your own naan bread at home. Not as of yet. That was when I don't have a recipe right now, because it's been just so hot to cook, and I don't know. If I find something good, I'll put another one out. But I wanted to do that one because No, they actually don't. Round Table doesn't do international pizza, but there are a couple places around here that do have Indian pizza. A few places around here. One's called Namaste Pizza. And it's got like Indian, well, you mean this? The sweet corn. Tried those. And I actually did try some other stuff. If they are, I don't know. See, the thing is now I'm having trouble because my Subway and my sandwich are closing early. They're closing by like 5 o'clock. And some of the places, like even the Starbucks are open now and they're closing by like 3 o'clock. So, I don't know. I guess it's like limited hours. The sweet corn's weird. I got a review coming up in a few days. You'll see that one. And I just did a review on something else, and I'll have to. I'll save the comment for it, but I can tell you it was gross. It was gross. That's all I have to say. Not a good one. No, it was something else that was gross. Sweet corn's not bad. It's a weird combo. It's almost like eating corn on the cob with butter. That's kind of what it reminds me of, so. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would not have thought it would have been good. I mean, yeah, I've tried some of the garlic ones and some of the other weird ones, but I don't know. I haven't yeah, it's one of those ones that they come out with the weird flavors and it's like, I don't know. But like I said, you know, sometimes you gotta try them. Some of them are good. Some of them are just like bad. Bad combos, bad flavors. I've had a few of those weird ones. Yeah, actually, I think I've got it. I think it's coming out Saturday. I think. Yeah. Got the review Saturday. So see that. I've tried those, and I think they've got some other ones. I'm gonna have to go and look for some of those other Cape Cod and some of those other chips. I want to try those, but I got a couple that I did that are weird. You know, I don't know that I would. Some of these weird alternative snacks and stuff that are like bean or chia seeds or something like that, they're really not that good, and I wouldn't recommend them. And they're supposed to be, you know, all natural and healthy for you and all that, but they're expensive and they're not very good. So, you know, I don't know. I've tried a bunch of weird ones. Beets. Tried them with beans. Soy-based. All that weird stuff, so. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea, but when you try most of them, they're not very good. Anyway, but a bunch of stuff I still gotta do reviews. I still gotta try them, and I haven't seen anything really interesting coming out. But sometimes it's fun to try them, but I don't know. Not as fun as kicking Nazis in their pee hole. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know where they get those weird logos and who writes stuff for the can covers and stuff. The things they write on these chip bags and stuff like that. Take the time to read them. Some of them are just weird. But it is what it is. Yeah, and I did take a picture of Tazzy and Ziggy today. They were lying down, and it was so hot today. They were just like laying on the ground. They didn't really know what to do because it was hot. It was hot most of the day. They were just kind of lounging. So yeah, they are sleeping right now, which is good. Like I said, I was trying to watch that space launch, and the worst thing is I was watching it on what was it, Discovery Channel, and they were showing all this like the history of it and how they made it and how they did it and the scientists behind it, and they made it like an episode of Survivor or something. And then they never really did anything, so whole big waste of time. So oh well. Well, it's kind of bad now. If the other day they had that, what was it, the golf tournament, and everybody watched that. That was like the most popular golf tournament because it was the only sport that was on TV live. So people were watching it. Like, okay, well, it's sport. It's bad if you gotta watch sport. You gotta watch golf. So, if golf is the most popular thing on TV, then something's going on. And with all these new shows and stuff that putting on hiatus now, you don't have any new shows or new episodes. I had to watch those old ones, man. Then I had to watch those movies because the songs got stuck in my mind. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Still singing that song. Thank you for putting that in my head, by the way. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step outside for just a minute. I'll be right back, so go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. Back, guys. All right. You know, I think the other thing is that I've been hearing, someone was saying that there's rogue people getting into the people's channels, and they're somehow getting into the mod, and they're banning people. Now, someone said they think they got like hacked, and someone was able to make themselves a mod, and they're banning people on the channel. Now, that hasn't happened to me, but I know there was someone on here the other day that told me that he couldn't say any messages in here, and I was going through my banned list and didn't find them on there, so I actually had to go and I had to clean up some of my mods from my list, some of the ones that aren't around anymore, or have since been causing issues with the channel, and so I don't know. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm trying not to get into the whole mod and banning and all that stuff. I just just a few people that I know and that I trust have been on the channel, and I try not to have too many mods out there, but it is what it is, mostly just there to, yeah, that's what someone was saying, that they there was a mod that was blocking people, and it was some mystery mod that was in their channel that they never even knew. It was just some random thing. And I actually I heard a thing out there that there was somebody that was going around, and it was an account, and it would send you a message, and it would say, let's be friends, and then somehow it would get into your channel if you accepted the friend, and they'd hack into your channel somehow, and it would like take it over. And I heard it was a lot of channels was getting hit. No, it was going around, and I can't remember the name of it. They were saying who the name of the account was, and it was like I don't know what they said, like a hacker that was hitting a lot of channels, like not just individual ones. It was going out there, and it would say, do you want to be friends? But I don't know. So you got to be careful for that kind of thing, and that whole thing with you want to be friends, go to my channel, I'll go to your channel, that kind of sub for sub thing. You don't want to do that. So watch out for that kind of thing. When they say, well, I'll support you, but only if you support me. And I don't do that kind of stuff. Yeah, see, someone's going in there, and they are actually, somehow they're getting in there, and they're getting into your banned list, and they're putting people on there. Now, and I don't know, like you said, if it was a mod that you actually added, and they're going rogue or whatever, but there's problems out there right now. And I've even noticed there's a couple channels that I had subscribed to, and I was just at their channel the other day, and I was not subscribed to them anymore. So somehow I got unsubscribed, and this was like a recent one. So I had to go back and redo it. And maybe it's because they're the smaller channels, like only a couple hundred subscribers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. YouTube's been they've been having a glitch out there, I think, sometimes, and it's like doing it, and also they're turning off your notification bells too. So Might want to go back to some of the channels that you go to on you might want to go to some of your regular channels that you like to, you know, watch and stuff, and make sure that the notification's still on, because I have seen that happen a lot. And then I've also seen the opposite happen, where I will get alerts for a channel that either I'm not subscribed to or I don't have the alerts on, but it'll say, like, you know, they put out a new video, or they'll put something out there, or they recommend it. That's what it's coming in as too. Recommended video. And maybe I just didn't have an alert on, you know, maybe it was just something I didn't need to know every video they put out. Now, because sometimes some people don't put out a lot of videos. What was I gonna... Found out a couple new things in the I found out a few new things too, that the music news. Yeah, there you go. Music news, I heard about that. Yes, the music news. Journey has a whole new lineup now. They brought Randy Jackson back into Journey. He's the bass player now. So if you know who Randy Jackson is. Nah, I don't know. But it's been a while. He actually played with them back in like the 90s. Yeah, where did I go? I've been to a few concerts in my... I have never been to a Journey concert. I have been to Huey Lewis. I've been to Kenny Loggins. Who else? Styx I've been to a couple times. Been to a few wrestling shows too, so been a while. I went to a couple pay-per-views. I've been to like 1 or 2 house shows. I've been to Huey Lewis twice. Those were actually good shows back in the old days. And unfortunately, you won't be seeing him. That's the problem. A lot of these bands, they don't do them anymore. Because I also found out Dennis DeYoung just put out his a new album, and this is going to be his last album. So they actually put out some new songs from him. He was performing from home, and so was Journey was performing from home too. Oh yeah, Frankie Valli. Yeah, my mom's favorite singer is Tom Jones, so she was always into him back in the old days. But yeah, some of the old time ones, yeah, they're pretty good. Even if for being older, you know, they can still belt out a tune. But then there's some of them that just can't do it anymore. Health problems or whatever. But yeah, And it's sad to see that kind of stuff happen. They're not able to do it anymore. Or, they break up, or, you know, bands move on. It happens a lot. But yeah, I used to be into the stuff back in the 80s, man. I remember I got to see that Huey Lewis concert, 1986, New Year's Eve, man. That was like the best concert I think I've ever been to, but haven't been to too many. Now it's ridiculous. You pay like $200 for a concert, if they're even going to have them anymore. So I don't know. Maybe they'll do them like some of the other ones will have hologram concerts. Those are kind of weird to see, the hologram thing, where they have like the, I don't know, maybe. They did it with Freddie Mercury. They did it with this guy Dio. What else did they do it with? I think they did an Elvis one. It was very strange watching the hologram. But yeah, I don't know. Well, they're doing all these other virtual meetings and virtual, you know, broadcasts and stuff. People are like broadcasting from home, and all that, so I can see how they could do that. But it'd be different. I don't know. It's gonna be. Everything's got to change right now. It's getting strange. They got to rethink their whole strategy on these things now. And I was trying to look about how they're going to be doing all this stuff now with like the shopping, and malls are starting to open now, they said. The shopping malls are reopening. Certain counties around here, and they said there were actually a couple people at the mall. I just don't know how that's going to work. Because, you know, if you go to the mall and you would go to the stores, you try things on, you go around and shop and go to the food courts, all that stuff. I don't think that's going to work anymore. Used to go to the food court, go shopping, all the different places. But they're actually opening the malls back up. Not that I'd want to go. There wasn't anything at the mall that I cared to go for. I don't know. Now that will be my... I have a next trivia question or poll. Would you guys go to the mall? I don't know. Would it be worth it is the question. You know, now the malls have been kind of failing. Not much is in them anymore. Well, oh, check this out, guys. Want to see something funny? Want to see something funny? got a dead cat. It's Tazzy sleeping. This is how he sleeps. That's how he sleeps all the time. He sleeps with his feet up like that. He was doing that this afternoon. Yeah, because it's been real hot here today. Yeah, tell you. There you go. Say hi. He zonked out. Oh, see, there you go. He moved. Yeah. Anyway, that's what he's up to tonight. So that's what you just walked in on. He's over there. He's being silly cat. So, yes, crazy cat. I can't sleep on my back like that with my feet up. Usually I have to sleep like on my side or I don't know. And I can't sleep on my stomach. I usually like sleep on my side. Or I sleep with like my head propped up. If I'm watching like TV or something at night. But yeah, I can't sleep flat like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going actually pretty good. These energy drinks, man, when I had that one the other night, it kept me up all day. And I was like up the whole night. So I gotta be careful. But I do like this flavor. I do like that flavor. And I guess I could, after this, I could try that sleep aid thing before I go to bed. I don't know. And I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get for the next couple days for dinner and stuff. Like I said, I'm really like kind of lost as far as you know, any kind of what's for dinner video. See, the thing is, I don't know about making casseroles and stuff. 'Cause it's kind of hot, and I don't want to do anything involved. So I'm trying to do something like simple. I don't know. I'll have to think of something. I have a few ideas, maybe down the line. I think I could do like a stir fry or did I don't know. I don't think I did sloppy joe. Maybe I did. I don't even know what I did half the time now. I gotta go back and look through them to see if I actually did them. And some of the stuff that I've got, I filmed like a long time ago. Oh, the crust spaghetti in the box. I don't know if I've seen that one. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, they got the mac and cheese in the box that you can make. Or the Velveeta. I don't know. I'm not real. Or the other one was that Cracker Barrel. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Cracker Barrel and some of these other ones. There's been some weird stuff that I was gonna get them, but then they're like discontinued, and it's like, maybe not. That's not such a hot idea. Any type. Oh, yeah, those aren't the Velveeta, the Cracker Barrel. They're okay, but they're kind of expensive. The deluxe ones. Yeah, that's the problem, man. Whenever you get those boxed things or packaged items, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of salt. You're gonna get a lot of preservatives, the shelf stable things, man. That's the problem. Like I try to do like the cup of noodles or the frozen dinners, packed with salt. Yeah, I mean some of them are good, but man, they were like tons and tons of salt. And I tried something the other day. What was it? It was a cup of noodles or something. Yeah, cup of noodles or something, and I looked at the sodium content, and it was like through the roof. And I was like, well, okay. I think it was for the stir fry cup of noodles or something. I actually found the stir fry cup of noodles, and I think it was like some insane amount. Yeah, I don't know. So I said you gotta be sparing on those things and don't have them all that often, because yeah, they do have a lot of sodium or a lot of stuff, preservatives and all that bad stuff. I try not to do all that often, but anytime you get the yeah, it does. I've had there was something I had the other day, um, and I'm like a little more sensitive towards salt in things, and I had something and it was like super duper salty to me, and I was like, man, this is like overly salted. It was just way too much for me. I don't know. I think it was something that had bacon, and I was getting the salt from the bacon and getting the salt from everything else. So I try to get like low sodium things when I cook, like the lower sodium beans or lower sodium chicken broth or something like that. And always get the unsalted butter. I don't know who likes or still does that, the salted butter, but I would not recommend that. You always add your own salt. You can't take it away. Or worse even than that is margarine, you know. Parquet. Oh, that was the problem in the past when I would have, you go over to somebody's house or something, they'd use margarine or the salted butter, and you could really taste the difference, man. But that's what they grew up on, you know. Maybe they grew up using the salted butter and the margarine and stuff, but I can really taste it. Yeah, you do. You really do. I mean, you get enough of it just in everything that you eat. Like, you know, it's even in the drinks, in the you know, any of the prepared foods, canned foods. It's gonna be in all of that. So you get enough sodium as it is, and then you know, fast food's even worse. You know, you got lots of that in there. So that's why whenever I cook, I never add salt to it, or I try to get like the low sodium ingredients. Just because there's way too much salt in things, anyways. Just in my daily, you know, bread, crackers. I don't know. But yeah, I have to agree, it's not good for blood pressure and all that stuff. And retaining water. So, yeah. Not a good thing. Actually. Well, that's not bad. Yeah. See, like, I was looking at this. This one's only got 15 milligrams for the whole can, so that's not that bad. Sometimes some of those sodas and stuff could have a little bit of salt in them. I don't know. Yeah, see, some of these aren't too bad. Although, like you said, it does taste good when you get like popcorn or chips or... Yeah, see, I don't know, maybe it's my taste buds. I'm like overly sensitive to it. I could really taste when there's a lot of salt in it. It's always been that way. Same like that whole cilantro thing. It tastes like soap or dirt to me. And I think it has to do with certain people, tastes are a little bit different than other people. And yeah, a little more sensitive to salt. And that cilantro, I got like a gene or something in there that does not react to it. And it's not actually, I saw that it's a trait in certain people. I've heard of it. I have not checked it out. I have heard of Launchpad. But yeah, so everybody's a little different on what they like. Some people don't like spinach, and yeah, there's just certain stuff. Everybody's like, ew, no way. You'd be surprised at some of the things I actually like that like a lot of people don't. But then again, there's some things that I don't like that a lot of people like, and they like, oh man, how could you not like that? Okay, well, maybe then you're immune. I don't know, not immune, but your taste receptors for salt are not the same, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I found out about that when I was doing when I was in that food testing. When I was trying to get the full-time job as a food tester, they had us go through like the kind of like a training thing where they told you about where you taste certain flavors and stuff on your tongue, what part of it lets you taste like savory, salty, bitter, all the different ones. And then they said that some people could taste it a little bit more than others. Some people just don't have acute taste buds. And some people, you know, just a little bit of it and they could really taste it. And some people said, yeah, you could drink a whole bunch of it and you wouldn't know. Or you wouldn't taste a difference. Or you wouldn't necessarily pick it up. So it varies by individual. And it's not like, you know, it's not wrong or anything. It's just everybody's a little different. Yeah, some people have more of a, you know, I don't know, an affinity to tasting that kind of stuff. And some people, you know, it doesn't even register on there. It's like, I can't taste anything. Kind of like the whole colorblind thing too. Like, you know, some people are colorblind. They can't distinguish between the different colors. And the same with the tasting. Some people can't distinguish as easily some of the salty, the sweet, the bitter. Just tastes like, you know, blah. I've had a few like that where can't put my finger on it. That's true. I mean, some people can't do like super hot food. Some people can't do like super salty food. Some people can't do like sour. Yeah, sometimes it burns out your senses if you get too much on things. Well, that happened one time. I did one of the super hot challenges. I think I like burnt my taste buds out and I couldn't taste anything. I think when I did those Jelly Belly, the 5 flavor ones, and by like the 3rd or 4th flavor, I couldn't really taste any difference because my, you know, tongue was all blown out from the tasting all that hot stuff. So I couldn't really taste a different flavor. But it does happen. And I got some weird things the other day. I have to work on that review and put that one up. I got a really strange flavored ice cream. And I found out there are other flavors, and I'm going to see if I could try and maybe pick 1 or 2 of the flavors up, because some of them were just strange. They only have like 7. I think it said they have 7 flavors. They're supposed to be healthy for you, probiotic. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find those other flavors. Supposed to help you with the digestion and the I don't know, immunity, I guess. But some of them, yeah, they're just weird. I've seen a lot of ice cream shops like with really weird flavors. Cardamom ice cream and yeah, lavender. Just strange. I don't know if I'd want some of that stuff, you know. Lavender ice cream or cardamom. But I would try it one time. I don't know. Would you guys try unusual things? Yeah, it really like it's overpowering, any kind of lavender, like, you know, like tea. Or actually I got some of that tea. Maybe I'll make that and try it. It's just been too hot to try it. I bought some turmeric, ginger, peach tea. It's supposed to be good. Turmeric's supposed to help you with the digestion and immunity or something. But yeah, I did get the turmeric, ginger, and peach tea. And I don't think it would be good cold if you made like an iced tea out of it. It's meant to be drunk. It's meant to be consumed hot. I actually tried it. It was not that bad. It was different. I couldn't really taste the turmeric in it, but I could taste a little bit of the peach, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could probably put a little honey in it, but it's mostly supposed to be for immunity and I guess all that other stuff to keep you healthy. Yeah, but it's turmeric and ginger. That's what I think happened, is the ginger kind of drowned it out. There's a little overkill on the ginger. Too much ginger kind of drowns everything out. Yeah, where did I think I still have it up there. I tried it the other day. And if it wasn't so hot, I'd, make a cup, but, it's, yeah, yogurt, other stuff. I used to I had this, it was a long time ago when I worked for a drugstore, and they would have free samples of items that they had run ads for. They would like take pictures, and then they would run the ads, and then they had the product left over, and they would give you these samples of like either headache pills or strange items like gum or things like that. And one of them, I remember, I tried it. I didn't notice any difference, but it was a pill that you take that was supposed to clean your digestive tract out. And it was supposed to help you with your digestion and keep you from having gas. And it was like a mint extract pill, I guess, that made your when you farted, it gave you that cool mint sensation. It took the odor out of your gas. So it's supposed to clean out the inside. I took it like 1 or 2 times. I don't really know. It was strange. It was a kind of mint pill. I don't know. Very strange idea. And I've actually seen they were trying to do this patented things that was like a thing that you put, it was like not really a diaper, but it was like this disposable thing that you put like in the back of your underwear. It was a charcoal filter that you put in the back of your underwear. So when you had gas, the charcoal filter would absorb the odor. So yeah, that's kind of weird, but market it. Yeah, kinda. Have you seen that one that they have called? They have a couple of different ones. One called Poopourri. Have you actually seen that or used that? It's a drop that you put in the toilet, and it makes like a barrier. It's like an oil that goes on the top of the toilet water. Yeah, and then when you do your business, I guess it traps the odor underneath that film, so you don't get the odor. I have tried it. It works, but if you're the only one there, it's not a concern for you. I guess it would be different if you had other people using your thing, or you were a guest at somebody's house, or you were staying with relatives or something. Maybe that would be good. Or like you said, they said if you were going like in a public restroom or something, you didn't want to be in the odor while you were doing your business. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, and they had all different flavors too. There was like gingerbread and all these other things, and it's supposed to cancel out the odor and leave a nice, refreshing scent behind. And they had other ones that were kind of knockoffs on it. The original one's called Poopourri, and then there was something else. I can't remember. But they have all that different stuff, so if you're really into that kind of thing, go for it. There's got to be people out there worrying about what odors they have. So, It is what it is, guys. I'm not that worried about going to the bathroom, whether it's got odor or not. But maybe some people do. I don't know. They come up with weird ideas. I've seen so many weird products, ideas, prototypes and things for so much weird stuff out there. It's like, okay, well, let's try this. Sometimes they catch on, sometimes they don't. Really big flops, all those inventions and stuff like that they used to have on the weekend. Incredible inventions and whatever else they have. New ideas. Here, try this. New from Ron Popeil. What was it? The slap and chop and the yeah, that's what I said. But see, sometimes people don't want to. They don't want to, let people know that they have bodily odors, and they can't do anything. So yeah, I don't know. Guess those are for the shy people. Yeah. I always said that once, if you're, either if you're dating or if you're over a friend's house, if you can, relax to the point where you can go in there and, drop a deuce in the bathroom, then at least, you're good friends or you're comfortable enough around them to let it go, so to speak, I guess. I don't know. Ziggy's on the couch. Yeah, Taz he's still sleeping. Yeah, here, look. That's how he sleeps. That's how he sleeps. With his feet up. That's what he sleeps with, his feet up. On his back. Sometimes he'll sleep with them straight up. No, he doesn't do it on the floor, on the chair. He does it on the floor. But yeah, I'll be watching, and sometimes I'll just look in there and he's all zonked out like that. That's what he was doing earlier. Yeah, that's part of it, is when it gets hot like that, he likes to cool himself off like that. That's why I gave him the haircut, to keep some of that fur off of him. And when it's 100 degrees out, he gets hot. So yeah, it was 100. It was about 100 and well, he needs to let me get the bottom part. I didn't get that real good, but I don't think he's gonna let me. So yeah, but yeah, it was about 100. I think it was about 100 here today. It's supposed to be a little cooler. Hey, Short Fry. Yeah, this is my cow hat. And just for the record, yeah, it's hot. Let's see. And just for the record, so that someone that may be watching will know, I'm in here to talk to people and just converse. There's no flirting. There's no conspiracy. There's no meeting. There's no nothing. Do not do that. If you're seeing that, it's total bunch of bullshit. Just want to let that out there. Anyways, yes, I do not do this. Do not treat the women any differently than anybody else in here. I do not flirt with the women. I do not do that kind of stuff. Even though you see it, it's not there. So, just saying. It's annoying sometimes. Be told that, you know, any woman out there that you're doing something with them, flirting with them, you're chasing after them, you've gone and met with them, any of that stuff. No, it's something that I've been having to deal with, that I've been told that when women come in here and I flirt with the women, and I do not, but I've been told that they see me flirting with women by the way I talk to them. And that, you know, I'm chasing after them and I'm doing all this stuff. I'm saying hello to everybody by name. I know this, you know this. But apparently, I don't know, somebody's seeing it and it's not there. So I have to justify it now pretty much on every stream. Yeah, I went to Jack in the Box. I got some, I got the double jack and some tiny tacos. Well, that's the problem. It apparently somebody thinks I'm a playboy. I'm a you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that's being seen that is it doesn't exist, and all this other stuff that I've done and gone all over the world and chased after everybody and made 15 baby mama drama and all that stuff. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's ridiculous at this point. Yeah, I just got the tiny tacos, and I got a double jack. I've never really had the double jack. I've had the jumbo jack, but I don't know. I just thought I'd try that today. It was just too dang hot to cook today. It was 100 degrees, and I didn't want to cook. I didn't want to go down to the store and get stuff to make things, and I just was not up to dealing with it. And lately I've been to all these other places, and some of the other places are like way far across town, and I didn't want to have to drive all over Creation just to get something for dinner. Hey, good morning. No, a pizza is gone. No, it's not rained here in what? At least a couple of weeks. So yeah, it's gonna start being in the high 90s and 80s and all that. So, but yeah, I was surprised how that pizza actually came out. I don't know, Brandon. I don't even know. I think it's I think it's phase 2 or something, or 2.5 or whatever it is. Yeah. They're starting to open some things now. They actually opened a mall around here, not in our actual county, but they've got some of the stuff is reopening now. Not yet, but I know the Starbucks started opening where you can get it to go, and some of the other restaurants are actually reopening. I don't know. They're talking about, also talking about letting people get haircuts with the county okay. Retail curbside pickup, they're starting to do that. What else? Outdoor places now too. Outdoor malls. But I don't know. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on Monday. Waiting to see what happens on Monday, because that's officially when I think the shelter in place is supposed to be lifted. And now they'll still tell us to practice the social distancing and the wearing the masks and all that other crap. But I think they're going to let people go out for things other than just to get essentials. They're going to let people, kind of go out a little bit. So we will see what happens. Like I said, I still have my appointment for the 2nd to do that food testing. So I'm guessing how they're going to do that. Yeah, it was 100 here. It was 100 here today, and that's why I stayed inside, and I was just trying to keep out of the heat. I was actually trying to watch that rocket launch, but they canceled it. So I'll wait to see on the weekend and see if they get that thing launched. That was kind of cool though when they came out in those spacesuits. Okay, Brandon. And yeah, then I'm telling you, that was like a couple hour long commercial for the Tesla. Actually, they said the beaches are open, but you can't lounge around. Have I done dads? I think I have. No, it was the astronauts now. They're going to launch that SpaceX rocket. I don't know if you saw that. Astronauts in the SpaceX rocket. They were supposed to have a... Yeah, I think that's how it is. Yeah, they said don't lounge on the beach. You can swim in the water. You could walk in the water. You could walk on the beach. But you can't lounge in... Yeah. Yeah, it did get... They're going to try again on Saturday. But yeah, they were coming out and they got these new designer spacesuits, and they go to the launch site in a Tesla. And even old, what's his name, was there. He got there and they canceled it. I don't know what you're doing, Brandon. Yeah, it was like an hour-long commercial for Tesla. Brandon. Oh. I'm not sure, and like I said, if it keeps up, I think Brandon is going to be banned. Yeah, I remember Richard Branson was like the big thing. I don't know. Sometimes he is, maybe. Like I said, if he's just gonna come in here and say strange things, I don't know. But yeah, Richard Branson, I remember when he was like the whole Virgin Atlantic, and he was like the cutting edge, and now it's Elon Musk is like the guy, I guess. I don't know, maybe. What he's trying to do. He's trying to get us to Mars. He's trying to get us that Hyperloop technology. Yeah, I know. You know, Elon is kind of a strange name. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work, but you know, they're working in that direction right now. I mean, he already sent a Tesla towards Mars. So I don't know. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I saw The Martian, and what else did I see? There was a couple. The old one that's actually really good was back from the 50s, Robinson Crusoe on Mars. That was actually kind of cool for its time. But yeah, I saw The Martian. And I just watched one called They Call Me Bruce. All right, Brandon. Yeah. No, I have not. Lately, I've not really. I did find a few. Hey, Gorilla. I found a few things in the store that were left over the other day. Strange stuff. Candy. Some classic candy. I still don't know what to do with this one. Fire extinguisher. Spray. What else did I find? Found these. They're new ones. I have to try them. Sweet Tart Ropes. This one's Wonder Woman. And this one's Twisted Rainbow. Found those. A couple other things too. Yeah, I really haven't found strange stuff. I got some. The black sweet tart. I don't know. Oh, the golden lasso. This one's called. Tropical Punch. And it's golden ropes. Wonder Woman golden lariat. It's tropical. And then this one's called Twisted Rainbow Punch. And I think it's got that middle part. But yeah, this one's Wonder Woman. Golden Lariat. Yeah, you know, like I said, I went back and got this one, the Buffalo Fury, and this was the last one that they had. And I still didn't find the other one. Might try like a 7-Eleven or gas stations. Yeah, so I might try those. If I could find them. I don't know if they're going to have them or not. I haven't been to 7-Eleven. I have not been down to 7-Eleven yet. I really haven't been anywhere, to tell you the truth. It's been so hot the last couple days. I've tried to stay home. I'm not going out. Not going out as much. I don't know. I might check it out. Problem is my town, we have like 4 7-Elevens in town. And the one closest to me hardly ever gets anything. So I'd have to go way across to the other ones that are like out by the freeway to go. They got like all these other ones out there. They're supposed to have a Pringles too. 7-Eleven's supposed to have a Pringles. I think it's rosemary and Parmesan, or Parmesan and garlic, I think. But it's only at 7-Eleven. Okay. Take a seat. Oh yeah, it was strippers. It's a strippers. Right. Right. Crikey. I actually found one. I was thinking about getting it, but it was about $12 though. Crocodile Dundee hat. I just did them tonight. I just reviewed the jelly beans. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. They got a lot of weird stuff at some of those 7-Elevens and stuff. I have to take a trip down there and see what they got. And I don't think I don't know if they're letting you do like the Slurpees or the fountain drinks there right now. I don't think they let you do self-service. And I think that was supposed to be coming up. Yeah, I know. I think they're supposed to have, yeah, the 7-Eleven is supposed to be Slurpee Day, but I don't know if they're going to have it or not. Yeah. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Crikey. Crikey. What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know what he sounds like. That's the problem. I don't know what Chris Hansen sounds like. I don't particularly know how he sounds. They've already canceled our county fair. So I know that's not going to happen. That was always kind of cool, though. Hey, Simon. Well, I don't know. I don't know that one too much. Well, what did I just watched, I watched some movies the other day, too. Watched some old movies. Some of them were funny. Back from the 80s. I've been on an 80s kick lately. No, Cock Puncher. The puncher of cocks. That's funny. There's an actual... It was called Cock Puncher. Steven Seagal is the cock puncher. Okay, see, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know how he talks, so I can't really do it, but watch a movie called The Onion Movie, and you will see Steven Seagal is the cock puncher. Oh no, he's the mighty puncher of cocks. I don't think you had the balls. I was just watching that. It's funny. Funny as heck. And then the part where they have the girl that's supposed to be like Britney Spears. Yeah, I saw something about that on South Park. And then they all kill themselves, and I don't know. Yeah, but if you want to see a funny movie, watch The Onion Movie. And she was singing like Britney Spears, saying the suggestive songs. Not too much being stale. Sometimes I've after I try it a little bit, and I end up tossing it just because it's not that great, or there's a couple things that I tried that were awful, and I ended up tossing them. But for the most part, I will finish it off. So I try to get small bags, or one can. But not a whole lot goes stale. There's only been a few, like chips or something, that's just been so awful that I didn't even want to finish it. Yeah, I think it's doing that again. I don't know, what time is it? 3 o'clock. Hey, Simon. Yeah, it could be that again. Sometimes late at night, I think I get like network kind of buffers. So. Sorry, guys. I've been having bad allergies too, so don't mind me. Sometimes my eyes get me a little bit with the dust and the pollen and all that stuff, so. That's a little better. I still have to wear that hat out. I have to go to the store. I haven't gone to the store with the hat yet. Hey, Simon. Yeah, I usually get it. Like today, I was yeah, when I went to get Jack in the Box, I actually did sneeze, only one time, but lucky I didn't sneeze in the drive-thru, or else they would have called the hazmat people on me. Yeah, I know that one. That's right. Buffin. Buffin. No, Simon, you're still there. I don't know. I remember. Yeah. Super Outback. I just watched part of that one the other day. They had that on Crocodile Dundee. There was a couple other ones I was watching too. I think it was three of them. Yes, Simon, we can see it. Yeah, Steve Irwin. He got killed by it. He got killed by a stingray. Yeah, he got stung in the wiener. He got stung. Yeah. The stingray stung him in his wiener. Yeah. Then he poked a stick at a snake and it bit him. No, I drank a Rays tonight. The Voodoo. I don't know. I'm not versed on every law. I don't know. It's good. It's like orange cream. It's like an orange cream thing. Yeah. Like I said, I have this one. I got another eight of them still in the one box, and then I got another box coming in. So I'm set for energy drinks for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with that. No, I was thinking of maybe doing trivia, but I don't know. No one seemed to really want to do any trivia, so maybe I'll do it Friday. Yeah, they've been sleeping. Okay. Now he's not sleeping on his back, he's just sleeping there, so. They were good. Yeah, I don't know. They really weren't doing much today, so they were lounging. No, I have not. Yeah, they were sleeping today 'cause it was hot. You know, when I got up when I got up this morning, it was already up to like 70 something. Uh-oh. But yeah, when it got up to like 100, and then they're just lying in they're lying in the corner like that. Yeah. Sometimes I do. I try to just once the sun goes down and all that, I just try not to run it as much as I can. I'll run the fans. Yeah, I've seen that happen too. But yeah, they're being good tonight. Tazzy was doing a little bit, but yeah, he's doing good. You know, when I lived in Arizona, that was awful. I lived in Arizona for like 3 years, and it would be 6 a.m. and it was already like 110. So, yeah, it just never cooled down for like the whole year. It was always like, there was like 250 days of the year, it was like 100 and over. So, yeah, I did have it in there, but it didn't matter. It was awful. Summertime in Arizona is not a fun, was not a fun time. And I mean, you go out there and it's hot and you burn yourself when you put your seatbelt on, and you had to get in the car. It was bad. I did not like that part of it. Okay. Dinamite. 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 I have to go back and watch that one again. I haven't seen that one for a while. Dinamite. I don't know if you remember that movie. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I really haven't even watched that one yet. Where's the unit? I don't know, sir. I think it's in that one kid's pants. Yeah, my unit. I did. I have worn this to a fast food place when it was Chick-fil-A day. Thanks. Chick-fil-A day. I got a free Chick-fil-A sandwich one. I wonder if they're going to do that this year. A certain day, I think it was like September, was the Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day. If you dress up like a cow, you get a free sandwich. I forget the exact date. But I went in there. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to be doing right now with all these, specific days. And I know they got a lot of things that are coming up, like National Ice Cream Day, National Burger Day, all that stuff. The Grand Canyon, yeah. Excuse me. Is this a goddamn... Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go into Henderson's tool shed. Check it out. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be like cool to go check it out in the tool shed. Get the lawnmower, ride it through the neighborhood, tear up the grass, run over a frog. Yeah. And then go down to the Quickie Mart and get the sour cream and salsa pork rinds. Yeah. Gotta get something with sustenance. Maybe we could join Todd's gang later. Maybe we could. That'd be cool if we could join Todd's gang. He's cool. Shut up, you little butt munch. You can't be part of my gang. Yeah, I can. I could be cool. I could be in your gang. No, you little fart knockers couldn't be part of my gang. Yeah, I can't. I'm cool. I'm totally cool. I could be part of your gang, man. Yeah, just give me a chance. Shut up, Beavis. You can never be part of his gang. So I have to see about the. I wish I would have had that. Was a virtual stupidity video game. Those are kind of funny. I remember playing all that stuff in the little PC games. Yeah, it was like a walkthrough, and you had to do all that stuff. And then they had a screensaver and a couple other things. Sound effects. The Windows 95 theme for when you opened up the thing, and it would be like, and the wallpaper would be Beavis and Butthead wallpaper. Or when you open a window, it said stuff. So, but that was a long time ago on like on the PCs and stuff. They don't do that anymore. Been that long ago since I watched that. No, I never had a Sega or Genesis. I didn't have, the only game systems I had were the very first Xbox and something else. I had a Sega Game Gear and had the Atari. I had the Atari and the Nintendo 64, and I had the original Xbox. That's all I had as far as game systems went. And I had the Sega Game Gear. And I had a Game Boy, whatever the one that opened up. But that's all I really had. I didn't, and then I had PC. So I didn't really have didn't have anything past the Xbox. No PlayStation, no Xbox 2, no Dreamcast or Jaguar or whatever else they had. Never had those. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that one. Guar was cool, yeah. Guar, yeah. Yeah, Arizona does get dust storms. I don't. Weather is very bad over there. It's like one extreme to the next. Didn't like living there. If I had to do it over again, I probably would not have picked there to go. Just saying, you know, that was not a fun time in my life. I made it through, but you know, nah, would not do that one again. You know, I was there when it was 122. Well, when I was going to college, Vegas wasn't an option. Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, you know, when I was going to college, I was on like a budget and I had to have, you know, grants, and you had to pay for what you didn't get grants for. And yeah, I was paying it off as I was going. It took me, what, 3 years? It took me like 3 years after I graduated to pay off my student loans. So, and I was paying for them all the whole time I was actually going to school too. So, and I did get some grants, and I got loans and all that other stuff. So yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to live there. It's not cheap to go to school. It's even more so now. I don't even know what tuition runs there now. Probably too much. And it's changed a lot since I went back into 88. Now they don't have all the technical colleges anymore like they used to. All of them went under. They all went under a little while ago. Remember, you used to always see them on the commercials for, was it Wyotech, Everest College, University of Phoenix, Bryman School, a couple other ones. They all went under. And so the people that were there, they lost out on their tuition or wherever they were, halfway through. They got screwed because they couldn't finish the program and they didn't get the credits, didn't transfer over, and they were already in debt. What are you going to do? You have something that you can't finish the program. That was messed up. Yeah, I hated those ones too. That Everest, what was it? Everest College. Those were awful. Hated those. Or Wyotech and Bryman and University of Phoenix. I think they're still there, but they don't advertise much anymore. That was like the future, Television repairman, HVAC, computer repair, electronics. No, I have it. And I don't have a tattoo of a donkey on my butt. I don't have that. No donkey on my butt with a butt on the butt. Don't have that. No tattoos. I have no tattoos. No tattoos, no piercings. So, yeah. And I won't get any of them. I don't like needles, so, yeah. No tattoos, no piercings, no anything like that. Not my thing at all. I don't like it. Never really could stand blood, needles, anything like that. Doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I don't know, all the Sega games were ahead of their time. I remember the Dreamcast, the Jaguar, the Genesis, all the different ones that they used to have. I don't know. Are they still is it really still gaming systems now? Okay. I don't know. It seems like it's not as much game systems anymore as that they just do online streaming now. I remember that used to be the thing, all the different titles that you used to buy the DVD or whatever for it. Now it's just all online streaming or online purchase that you download. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm out of touch as far as games and game platforms and the different types of games. I didn't ever get into all that whole Fortnite and World of Warcraft and Halo and all that kind of stuff. I never got into that. I remember I played the one, what was it? I downloaded something for, yeah, that's the same with me. I don't want to have to download. I played the one when they first came out. I think it was was it World of Warcraft or something like that? And you had to play it, but then you had to like download it, and then you had to pay like a monthly fee to play it. And I don't know, I didn't like that. I think I was in it for like 1 month. And I paid, and I didn't play it. Wasn't worth it for me. And it was slow. Yeah, I just didn't like it. But some people are like totally into the whole, special ops and whatever else, all the different ones they have. SEAL Team, Rainbow Six, is that still a thing? I don't know. Command and Conquer, all these other, the shooter games and all that. So, I don't know. Not into that too much. I know, and you could waste a lot of time playing on there, with the special ops games. Actually, I tested some of them out like that. I was doing game testing for a while, but I guess they kind of stopped sending me game tests. I don't know, maybe I'm just not on the list anymore, or I don't know. But I played some of those games, where you'd like go on missions and, with other people, and had to get into a group and all that stuff. Some were okay. It's just not really my thing. Probably not. I don't think I did that one. I played the old ones from like the 80s and the 90s, but no, I played, I kind of remember some of them. Old type games I used to play. LucasArts. Yeah, when they first started coming out, they used to have the things, the services where you do it. One was called PopCap Games. One was called what was the other one? Shockwave. Shockwave was another one. And you paid like a subscription service. I actually had one for a while. It was a big thing. It was called oh boy, I'm trying to think. It was a casino game, and it was slot machines, but it was like an online service. God, what, Phantom Games, that was it. Had all kinds of different slots and slot tournaments and all that. Yeah, Bejeweled Blitz, whatever else. Spelling Bee and all those other things. Used to play games with friends, I guess. Scrabble with friends, and that used to be like the thing to play all the time, but I got away from that. Yeah, well, it was, these customized games. They were cool, and eventually the company went under. They were doing you had to pay like a monthly fee of, I think it was like $5.99. You got a new slot every month, and could be part of the community and all that. But it kind of went under. They used to have that. It was back in the time when they used to have AOL. Go to the groups in AOL. Yeah. But I remember the AOL, the groups, you used to go into all the different games that were in there. Part of Bejeweled Blitz, and there are a couple other ones. What was that one with the frog and you shoot the ball? I can't remember the name of that one. I'll remember it later, but yeah, you had like the multicolored balls, and you had to match them, and it was like a frog, or the one Bubble Witch, Zumba. That's what it was called, Zuma. I remember that. some of those other ones. All the old stuff I used to play those when they first came out. Yeah. That was like the thing to do. Everybody would have all the games, and you go on there and play them all the time. That was part of the community. That was before all that other stuff. Oh yeah, pinball. I used to play that. There was a couple other ones too. I can't remember now. Scrabble. Eh. Mm-hmm. Minesweeper. Yep, I still am. Minesweeper and Netscape used to have some of those games too, I remember now. I remember those too, yeah. You used to get the demo games, man. Yeah, I don't know. That's been happening. Some people say that it's not working right. Someone was saying that the other day and saying that they couldn't send me a message. You're not on the banned list, so I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Yeah, freeware. Remember those? To get all that. Or they were like rip-offs of everything else. It wasn't Pac-Man, it was like Word Muncher or something. Ah, that stinks. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna get some ice because I'm. Had to get a refill because throat is dry. Did I play Minecraft? Maybe I did. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. I don't even remember. Some of the ones I used to play. I like the adventure games. Okay. I remember the old LucasArts films ones I used to play. I love those. Secret of Monkey Island. What was the other one? Leisure Suit Larry. A couple of other ones I forget. Used to have those all the time. I'd have the box sets. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry and the Lounge of the Lounge Lizards. That's it. And yeah, all those other adventure games too. Well, yeah, Zelda and a couple other ones like that. The main one. I used to love the adventure games like Eye of the Beholder, Might and Magic, Ultima. Oh, that stinks. I'd go in there and start kicking some butt. I don't know. All those old games. I used to play those all the time. When I had my Commodore 64. I had the regular IBM back in the day. First ones. Those were like the games to play. And you used to have to buy the solution books to figure it out. There was no internet. Yeah, well, just make sure they can't trace the gun back to you. File off the serial numbers. Don't leave the handprints. Yep. Just saying. She's run amok. Amok, 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 amok. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Deny, deny, deny. Pong. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, Pong was like one of the first games. Pong and some of the other ones. Breakout. Remember that? Breakout, Pong. Tank Battle. Tank Battle. Remember that? Tanks would go against each other. Or the old Atari games, you know, with the dots and stuff. Breakout. All the really bad Pac-Man. Adventure with the dot. Donkey Kong on those ones. Really bad. I used to love to play Atari games. Pitfall. Yeah, they had Indiana Jones. They had a lot of those old ones. Then they had some that were just like flops. Like E.T. sucked. And then they had the secondary companies that had kind of weird ones. Okay. I never played E.T. I never had the game, believe it or not. That was one that was so bad they buried them. Okay. Yeah, they took a bunch of E.T. games and they buried them in a landfill. Oh yeah, I played Space Invaders and Asteroids. They actually found them buried in a landfill like 30 years later. I remember that. They said it was absolutely the worst game ever. It's so bad. It was an embarrassment. Yeah, it was. They showed how they found it later. They were doing like sonar to try and locate where these video games were buried. And they went and dug them up and they found a bunch of them. They were still in the boxes. They tracked it down to the landfill where they buried a bunch. So that's how bad it was. It was like the worst game ever. There are a couple other ones that were really bad. Pointless games. They made no sense. They weren't fun. Graphics sucked. They were unplayable. But back in the day, that was how, you know, you had your entertainment. State of the art back then. Now that wouldn't even fly anymore, man. Kids today want things that do stuff, you know. 3D, cutting edge graphics, all that stuff, man. Back in my day, you could play that electronic football game with dots, and you'd be happy. All it was a dot going across the screen. But, you know, it's changed a lot, I guess, since then. Yeah, pretty much there was. Yeah, they did have, well, they had censored mode. Yeah. They actually did have the Pong game that you attach to your TV. So, yeah. I think I had the Pong when it was very, very, very first out. And I had the original Atari. They had the other gaming systems too that I never really caught on. Was ColecoVision, Activision, Intellivision, the Trash 80. Remember that? Texas Instruments. That was like state of the art back then. Atari 400, Atari 800. Those computers, and then yeah, they got all the, and then kind of the weird ones were one off. Odyssey. Yeah, well, they had the Super Mario Brothers show. I kind of remember they had the old video games back in the arcade for like cartoons. They had like a Popeye. So they had the Sonic the Hedgehog, Kangaroo, Burger Time. They're always Saturday morning cartoons. Zelda, Pac-Man. They had a Pac-Man cartoon. Looney Tunes. Yeah, all the Myst. Yeah, I kind of remember Myst. Dragon's Lair. Remember that. Space Ace. That was the first one on Laserdisc. They had all kinds of commercials, Saturday morning cartoons. They made the video games into a cartoon, or they made the cartoon into a video game. Mario Brothers. I don't know. That was like the big thing, you know. I don't know how long ago. Some of those were like long time ago. They had a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Trying to remember that. They Frogger, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And then they also made some of those board games into like a game show. Some was like the Game of Life, Monopoly, all that stuff. They made the slot machines out of them. They made all kinds of different stuff. They get the franchise going. They put everything out for it. It was a while back though, man. I remember all that. Everything was never safe from commercialism. They'd make products, they'd make video games, TV shows. Oh yeah, it was how much money can you make? Licensing, products, toys, music albums, you know. And then lunch boxes and, you know, shirts and towels and everything under the sun. Yeah, socks, lunch boxes, hats, t-shirts, video game, drink holders, cell phone holders, you know, I don't know. Everything. Always got the marketing to go with it. It's been a while. I never really got into all that too much. I just like the normal stuff, some of the arcade games, some of the old classics. I mostly like puzzle games. Not too much into the adventure stuff. Oh yeah, I remember that. Then they also had the Simpsons had a lot. Everybody's looking to cash in on it. Eventually, anyways. And then then they put out the thing for the fast food marketing. You know, Sonic Hedgehog. It's your official Slurpee cup from 7-Eleven. Or the all-new burger at McDonald's commemorating the release of some movie, you know. I remember that. Officially licensed cups or toys, Happy Meal toys. You know, they're always doing that. I don't even know what the last... I think it was Frozen 2 and some of these other... I think it's Sonic. Yeah. I have Taco Bell Star Trek cups that I got from 2009. I still got them. Still in the box. I bought all 4 when they put them out. They're still the glass ones from, or no, it was Burger King. Burger King put out the Star Trek movie glasses. I have all 4 of them still in the box. I never took them out of the box. They might be worth a little bit, not much. Stunt Cycle? Maybe? Yeah, I don't remember. They used to have all that. Games, and then karate games and kung fu and Mortal Kombat. I don't remember all that. And now I just play the simple games, the adventure games and stuff like that. The farming. I remember the Farmville and all that. Oh, that was cool. You know what? I had these for a long time. I bought them back, yeah, in like 1999. I finally ate them because they were gonna go stale, but I had the Millennium M&Ms. I remember when they put those out. They were the Millennium M&Ms. And they had an M and an M on them. And they were colors, and then they were like in a little box that said Celebrate 2000. But I had them, yeah. It was they had, one was peanut, one was plain. Back for the year 2000, I remember that one. Instead of having one, they had 2 M's for 2000. That was a big deal back then. I remember. They always had something. Collector, you always trying to get collector's item, Beanie Babies, glasses, figures, dolls, posters, you name it. I used to watch wrestling on the weekends. I actually found a old one from San Francisco wrestling. And I kind of remember that one from when I was little. Roddy Piper. Back from, what was it, 74. That was funny though. I forgot about all that, how it was back when I was little and they didn't have all the technology that they had. They just showed pictures of the wrestlers. The photo of the guy gonna come up next week. And it was Roddy Piper versus Moondog Mayne. I don't know why I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I like Jericho, but yeah, I mean, lately he's kind of he is what he is. I kind of like I don't know, the wrestling's kind of, it's not as interesting anymore, you know, that they got all this social distancing and there's no fans, and the storylines are kind of like right now. They're spinning their wheels. I'm gonna kind of wait to see all this stuff. You know, when it gets back on track, they'll have more interactive. Oh yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, and what was the other ones? The cards. I don't know. Yeah, I remember Garbage Pail Kids, and then Pogs. Used to have the Pogs. Um, collector cards all the time. Movie cards, Star Wars, baseball cards, oh, all that stuff. That was what everybody used to collect back then, you know. That was the thing. Now the bottom kind of fell out of that. Now it's nothing, not as popular as it once was. Yeah, I had a bunch. I collected the Star Trek figures, and one of the seasons or whatever, Star Trek had Pogs for instead of a collector card. I had them, but yeah, they got lost. But yeah, they had cards, they had Pogs, they had like holograph cards, and yeah, Pogs, Slammers. Oh, it was just tiddlywinks, you know. It's like, okay, we'll make a game based on tiddlywinks and call it something else. Magic the Gathering. I remember that. It was like big time. Magic cards. Everybody had to have a magic card. That was the collector thing. Had to have a Charizard. It's been a while, man. I never did either. I never could get into that. But some people did. Same with all the collectors. The Beanie Babies, the Pogs. Yeah, anything that was collectible. But he went overboard on it. So it was a while. Then they used to have the doll and toy shows. You'd go there and then everybody would collect things and swap them out. They'd have big sales. Anything like that. It's been a while though. You used to do that all the time. I'd go out like on the weekends, look for different things in the stars. Like you'd go to Target to try and find the one action figure that you didn't have. Like Star Trek, Star Wars. Then they have Furby. What else? Tamagotchi. All that other collectibles, the things that were the craze. Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't know. But it was fun. Not so much anymore. People don't really collect stuff anymore now. It's kind of gone downhill. Not as many people are collecting stuff. It's not really the thing anymore. A Pog? Is that something that's soft? Is it soft? I have an idea. I'm sure it's something about the initials stand for things, like a MILF. MILF or a GILF. I don't know. All the different terms they have out there. Yeah, MILF, GILF. What else? All the different ones, I don't know. No, not me. I just watched that one. God, what was that one? It wasn't American Pie. I think that was the one you were talking about, the MILF alert. Stifler's mom was a MILF. I think that's what it was. Kind of remember. I was just watching that the other day. It was American Pie and American Pie 2. Stifler, yes. The Stiffmeister. Stifler's mom. I was watching the one when they were having the dance off. I think that was American Wedding, I think. I don't know. And a part where he crazy glued himself. Watching the movie. Yeah, those are crazy movies back then. Yeah, probably did. I mean, somebody was, you know, like that. It was just like over the top, full of themselves and always bragging about what a cool guy they were, and then they never really were. And usually they came up with a cool name for themselves, and their real name was like, you know, Dwayne or something like that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that was it. MILF, 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 MILF. I watched that movie the other day too, The Secret Admirer. That was funny. Hadn't seen that one for a long time. That had Lori Loughlin in it. Back when she was, you know, hot. Now she's not. She's in trouble. See Thomas Howell. Because I watched the other one too that he was in, Soul Man. That was a funny one. I don't know. I never understood that. I don't know why. Why were they into the women like that? I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. What time is it now? It is 4 o'clock. Yikes. Yeah, so I will have to eventually get a little bit of sleep. I will not be on Thursday night, which is now. I will take Thursday off. I will be on Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a night, and I'll figure something out to do. And yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off. I don't know, just kind of need a little break here and there. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember that. Yeah, sometimes sometimes you just need a little break, and sometimes I need a little break from being told what I'm doing. It's annoying. But like I said, sometimes just people got their own opinions that differ from mine. But it is what it is. Yep, it was over 100. It was like 101, I think, here today. It's supposed to cool down to like under 100 today, and then down a little more. But yeah, it was actually pretty hot for the last couple days. So no, I kept my shirt on. Although I don't know, maybe some people think I took my shirt on, ran off in the neighborhood, and chased after the women naked. I don't know. Sometimes sometimes the things that I'm supposed to be able to do is amazing. Sometimes imagination gets away from people. Come up with the wacky and wild ideas. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Like I said, I try to come on here and just, talk with you guys and have a good time, and I'm not showing preference towards anybody. I come on here just to hang with you guys, just to talk, and I'm not trying to show favoritism. I'm not trying to uh, get a date. I'm not trying to find a wife. I'm not trying to find girlfriends. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. No matter what anybody thinks. There's no flirting. There's no preferential treatment. No hitting on women. There's no any of that wild stuff like that. That's not who I am. And if people want to think that, then that's up to them. But, I think it's ridiculous to be thinking that way, but who knows, Sometimes people's imagination gets the better of them, and they just don't want to give up on the fantasies, I guess. But yeah, so I will have to work on some more reviews. I'm glad you guys. Well, they're not mine. That's the problem. They're not my fantasies. They're someone else's inventions. But I'm glad you guys got to see the What's for Dinner video. Finally got that up. On to the next one here and there. So I'll have to start looking up some other items and other things to do. Maybe if I come across a good recipe. Yeah, I would not suggest doing a double bang. No. Like I said, I had this, and that's good for me. I did that, what was it, Monday night, I think? I had that one on Monday night, man. I was up all night long with that thing. I think that was the Baja Blast or something. I don't know. But, yeah, if I drink more than one in a night, that's too much. Yeah, 300 milligrams is a lot of. No, I did not. They have different. They got a guess bang. New one. You can order it now. Pre-order. Mystery flavor bang. Oh, okay, that's different. Or they should, you know what they should do? They should come out with this. Okay. You're gonna laugh at this one, guys. Okay. They should have a new product from Bang, and they should have it sponsored by the rock band Kiss. Rock band Kiss, and they should call it Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. There you go. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waiters. Or they should have a supersize Bang, giant size, like 64 ounce, and they call it the Big Bang. Hey, Kit Kat. They call it the Big Bang. Or KFC and Bang go together and call it Finger Lickin' Bang. Okay, I'm getting weird now. Sorry about that, guys. Mind is wandering. All kinds of different ideas. Stupid. Sometimes I get that way. Big Bang, yes. Big Bang. Supersize. Supersize Bang. They actually have powders too now. I've seen Bang's got like a powdered drink that you could mix. So yeah, here you go. I will have to. I'm still gotta try these other powder mixes and stuff that I have. I don't know. Actually, I'm getting more ones in the mail. Sour gummy worm and I don't know, all these different flavors. Swirled cinnamon toast. I got one of those. Is a swirled cinnamon toast, and then there's a something else. Yeah, they have those. Yeah, the energy drink powders from the Bang and from all these other ones. And yeah, if you put that energy drink, man, you'd like explode. Okay. But yeah, man, I don't want to have that much caffeine there. You like heart would explode. You'd have all that caffeine on caffeine on caffeine. That's not good for you, man. Do not do that. It's too much. And some people, yeah, they have problems. If you drink too much caffeine, you get, some people get heart palpitations, some people get, problems. So you gotta be careful if you're sensitive to it. That's where, like, I try to only drink one a night. Like I said, I drank, this is what I had today, that one thing, and that's it. And it kept me going the other night, man. I was up all morning. Didn't get much sleep. So yeah, just gotta pace yourself. Don't do that. And some people said they drink like 5 or 6 of them in a day, and I can't do that, man. I'd be bouncing off the walls and be in the ER. I don't know, man. I can't do it. But I guess kids can. You remember the kids that have all the gaming, late night gaming things and go to the raves and all that? Yeah, see, I couldn't do that, man. Or you'd have like the jolt or that, stimulant pills and all that. So yeah, the no dose. That was I remember that, no dose. No dose. You would take that and you'd like study for your test, keep you awake. No dose and jolt was like a combo. Yeah, I remember how. That was like, you were able to get that at like 7-Eleven or the gas station. It's like, something that you could take. And I remember that people would take it when you'd study for a test. Stay up all night and cram. Drink your jolt, your no dose, your coffee. I remember all that. I don't know. You don't do that much anymore now. You'll dose, yeah. Well, sometimes you do, I guess. When it wears off and you crash hard, that would happen. So, yeah, just gotta be careful, guys. Don't overdo it. Don't live on the stimulants. Coffee, cigarettes, chocolate, no dose. Or you would eat that edible, was it the coffee beans? Could if you have too much. If you had too much, you could actually. Yeah, if you had too much, you could actually really, really have a problem. Like if you drank like a quadruple espresso, you had too much of that. Yeah, it could give you heart palpitations. It could irregular heartbeat if you have a little bit too much caffeine. Yeah, you can really get problems. So I said too much all at once is a little bit of problems. That's why I said you gotta really moderate your caffeine intake, especially if you're really sensitive to it. Some people can handle it. Maybe when you were little, you used to be able to drink all that stuff. They actually have they have no caffeine bangs now. They have no caffeine. Okay, good night. Night, Grilla. Yeah, I'm probably going to be wrapping this up soon anyway. It's late and I've been, I don't know, kind of had a long night and all the stuff that's been going on today. Yeah, it's kind of, it wears down on me, even though, you know, I don't know if I've seen Bang ice cream, but I've seen other stuff. Yeah, all that old other stuff, man. I don't know. Grocery outlets where I found it. And grocery outlet didn't have it last time I went, so I don't know. Go to hotscream.com and you can look up and see maybe where it's in your area. That might help you figure it out. See what retailers have it. Actually, the new thing that I'm looking for now is called it's called it's a probiotic ice cream, and it's called something Republic. And it was a weird one that I tried. It was a turmeric, chai, and cinnamon ice cream. And it's supposed to be like probiotic. They had other flavors, but I've only found that one. That's supposed to be at Walmart too. I actually just tried it. It's different. It's really different. I've never had turmeric ice cream. But, you know, it's different. Turmeric, chai, and cinnamon in ice cream. That's like weird. I've seen like cardamom ice cream. I've seen like all the weird stuff like lavender. And they had that one was matcha ice cream. Yeah, all this strange combos now. And it's supposed to be helpful for you. You know, they had that stuff, and I think I took that one time. I was taking some kind of pills, like it was supposed to help with the digesting, the probiotic cultures or something that you were supposed to take, and it was supposed to help you digest and make you more regular, I guess. I don't know. I tried it. There was another thing I tried one time, man. Whew, that was bad. It was something called, I think it was that yogi tea. It was called dieter's tea. Whoa, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. If you ever come across that one and you get the dieter's tea and you drink that, it will clean you out big time. It's supposed to help you lose weight by, you know, cleansing your toxins and everything like that, but you drink that stuff, man. Roto-Rooter. And the next thing you know, you're in the bathroom for a week. Everything gets out. Every little bit. So yeah, I did not enjoy that. Did that one time. Said no more. No, not hot. It's just everything. Everything went. It completely flushed your entire system. They weren't hot. It was like a broom. Cleared everything out. You ended up in the bathroom like 5 or 6 times a day, cleaning out, toxins and leftover undigested stuff and all. So yeah, no, it wasn't something I'd want to try. I mean, they said that wasn't a bad burrito. It was just took the dieter one. But yeah. Yeah, well, it will do you in, man. Not a fun thing. I remember there for a while, my doctor had me on one of those, that was a prescription to help get rid of the fluid retention. And I was on that for a while. And I had to take it like every 4 hours. I was in the bathroom all the time. Nope, not been there. Southern California. Yeah, well, the probiotics will do it. Yeah, man, that stuff will clean you out. It'll clean your clock. You take that, probiotics or the diet or teas, yeah, and yeah, or any of those fluid, the ones that are supposed to help you get rid of the fluid retention. Go into the bathroom every 5-10 minutes and 7-8 times a day. Yeah, so it's not good when you get like that and you're always in the bathroom and no, like I said, that wasn't fun. You had to take it. I think I had to take it like twice a day. They were good for like 8 hours. 8 hours of going to the bathroom every half hour. And not fun. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. So, yeah. I was way back, like many years ago. But like I said, I was taking that. I was doing all that stuff. So nah. I did do a hydroxycut. I did it back, like 15 years ago. I took it for a little bit, and I was taking that other, I think it was called furosemide. It was supposed to help you get rid of some of the liquid retention. It's supposed to help that. But yeah, I don't recommend doing that. Yeah, it might have helped. It might have been it, man. You worried about crapping your pants. Yeah, that stuff will get you, man. Yeah, I don't know. There was just the natural dieter's tea that was a diuretic. And boy, did that work. It's like pulling the plug, letting the floodgates go. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta stay regular. Yeah. That and yeah, not fun to be in the bathroom all the time. And I don't know. They got all these new things now too, so I don't know what all the new supplement things are. If they still have all that other. I don't know what's going on with that. They like to come in here and they like to cause trouble. Nothing better to do, but whatever. Guess that's part of being on late night. Get the people out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. Lately, they're just starting to. They roll in here and just cause trouble. I just ignore them, time them out. Don't worry about it. Don't respond to them. Best to just let it go. I don't know. Lately, I've been having a little bit of people that like to just start trouble. Even the people that, gonna come in here and start trouble. I don't understand. They got nothing better to do, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta watch that stuff, man. Stay regular. Always take prunes or I don't know, other stuff that will help with it. Yeah, so what time is it now? 4:30 almost. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that with me. I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he wants to do all the backward stuff and I just don't get it. Maybe I don't get that humor. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen that. Some of those weird, yeah, they got those weird shows on there. TLC, what was on the True TV used to have all the weird shows on. They stopped doing that. The reality shows and the other ones like that. I used to like those, but they took them all off. Operation Repo. What was the other ones? A whole bunch of ones like that. They'd always get the fights. They'd always get the craziness in there. That was entertainment, but then they did away with all that. And I used to watch the was it Shipping Wars and It was shipping wars and storage wars and Dog the Bounty Hunter and A&E. That was another one that they had a lot of stuff on A&E. Back in the old days, man, they used to have that all the time. Yeah. So let's see, what is it? It's about 4:30. So I should probably think about wrapping it up, getting a little bit of sleep tonight. Like I said, I'm going to take tomorrow off. I will be back on Thursday. No, Friday. I'll be back on Friday. Can't even think. And in the meantime, stay tuned for new stuff. Yeah, Oregon Gamer. Yeah, I think the energy is wearing off, and I probably get a little bit of rest. So thanks everybody for hanging tonight, and appreciate everybody coming in here. And like I said, take the next day off, kind of recoup. Yeah, get some rest. I'll recoup, and like I said, for all the one person in particular, like I said, when you're ready to have an adult conversation, let me know. Until then, I'd appreciate if you don't criticize me and say all this other mumbo jumbo on here and off here or whatever. I should be able to have a personal life and have a conversation without problems and without blocking and without all this childish stuff. And if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up and head to bed. So have a good one, everybody, and I will see you on Friday night again. So enjoy the next couple days, I guess. Yeah, everybody have a good weekend if I don't see you between now and then. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks, guys. I'm going to wrap it up and head to bed because I think I'm kind of tired now. So all right, good night, guys. See you Friday.